Taking care of our 10 animals is something I'm quite passionate about. Some may say, my family, that I take better care of the animals than I do of them. This is untrue, I think. Anyway, more on them later. Let's step into the attic first. The main hallway has recently been plastered and waiting for someone to paint it. That would be me. We're headed to the small attic above the primary bedroom suite, which consists of 4 rooms. Don't get too excited. You won't get to see the bedroom or closet since they currently look like a laundry bomb went off in there. We will show you the office and our future walk-in closet, which are accessed by a spiral staircase. So this is the landing, and to the right in here could be used as a bedroom, and this will be our future master bedroom closet. Uh-oh, I've interrupted somebody. That's fake. We have an extra cat box up here, so. And this 3rd floor area is an exact mirror image of the other side of the chateau, which we've already completed. So what are we doing here?
Well, Amanda wants her Sputnik satellite chandelier in this
Why
room.
are you laughing? Why is that funny?
No, I just think that's cool, actually. It's funky.
It's funky, and this is our office, so I'm allowed to have a little funk.
We're going to hang it here. I'm going to go upstairs, just like I did on the other end of the house, into the attic to see if I can figure out if there's a beam someplace near this. There should be. Something that will support the weight of it. It's not super heavy.
Okay, so let's go up.
We have been up here before. Up there before, I should say.
The trick is actually getting up there with this this ladder's quite bendy.
Oh, there's plenty of light up here coming through the window.
Yeah, okay.
Skylight.
So I'll come up after you then?
Sure.
What a mess. So we have an old box of empty shotgun shells.
They're made of cardboard. It's from somewhere around the turn of the century.
Okay, so these are something that somebody would go ahead and make their own mixture? Like,
Well, I think, I'm not sure, because at least one of them is full. So,
where?
well, I put it aside, so
Oh, so it wouldn't explode?
yeah, basically I didn't want to play with it.
Now look at all these papers. Oh, and mouse droppings.
Old magazines. I think it's, what is it? Revue de Paris.
Wow. What year is this? I can't see if that's 1835 or 1850. I can't tell.
It starts with an 18, definitely.
That's an 8. I can't see very well. So we should take the most important things out of here and put them over to the side is my...
Yeah.
We should have gloves and masks because there are mouse droppings and that's not good to breathe in. Is that a map over there?
There's a lot of maps. I don't know why they had so many maps. I know the family owned a lot of property, so maybe
Right.
Those are maps of what they owned.
Maybe there's a treasure map.
Those are maps.
More maps.
Yeah.
Angers.
Yeah.
A map of Angers.
So what I'm trying to see here is...
So there's the electrical.
Right, that's the cable that goes down to the light. And I'm trying to see if I can find any nail heads. But it's hard to tell. I don't see any nail heads. I'm sure there are some here. I might have to do what I did on the other end.
Which is what?
I'll drill a bunch of holes in the ceiling,
Yeah.
trying to find a beam.
Well, that's not the worst thing in the world because that ceiling needs to be patched anyway.
Yeah.
There looks like there's a map behind you over there. So is another map of Paris?
That's Paris.
Oh, wow.
But it's rotting away.
Okay, so we are,
This would be the 4th floor.
that's our driveway. And that's our monkey puzzle tree.
I think a lot of these are legal documents,
They
like property
appear to be,
documents.
yeah.
Germany, right? Allemand. Isn't that that's the French name for Germany?
1922 to 1923. Well, I think we have our work cut out for us. It'd be nice to clean up this stuff. I don't know what any of it means. Someone in 200 years will go through our junk and say, ooh, what is this? You know,
It's all stuff that
yeah,
was
you think
unimportant. That's why they put it up in the
It's
attic.
garbage, and someone's going to be looking through our documents.
It's got handwriting on it.
There's a handwritten letter. Has a 1885. Anybody wants to translate these? A lot of maps.
It's
Someone
kind
was
of
interested in the
random.
maps.
1783, because meal is 1,000, set is 700, Quatre-Vingts is 80, 11 of March. So 1781,
Oh, look at that.
I think.
Wow.
Look at the paper. It's been embossed.
Embossed,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so this is from 1785. We're going to bring this down and translate this. And here is a diagram for a revolver from 1892. And here's something from, it looks like 1814. So vente is sale. I can't read the rest, obviously. 1814. No. No. So tell us what's going on with hanging the light fixture.
Well, when we were upstairs, I saw that the floorboards were laid in this direction. So that tells me, at least I think, that the beams would be going the other way. I started drilling in a line to see if I could find a beam going in this direction that was close enough to there that we could use it to support it. But I went about 4 inches either way and nothing. I think what I'm going to have to do is take up a piece of the floor upstairs and right above that and look down and see what it looks like up there. And I might be able to mount something inside between the beams that would support
Holds
the
it,
chandelier.
yeah.
Because I know they make things like that. I don't know how far the beams are apart, so wouldn't be a standard thing certainly, but
You'll find it.
we can
Or make something. So I still have the light bulb, but that's okay.
yeah,
At least there's light.
it still works.
So this is our ramshackle office space. Clearly not finished. Really didn't even start it. We're going to get 2 desks facing each other so we have enough room. Lincoln asked me, do you want to share a desk? And I said, no, I do not want to share a desk with you. I'll find crumpled up papers and receipt from 1987 sitting on his desk. So I was up here before I was talking about how I didn't want to share a desk with you because you keep crumpled papers and things from many eons ago. So it was funny because you put a jacket on because it's getting a little chilly.
In the morning.
And what did you find in the pocket?
Well, I hadn't worn it in a while. And there's a receipt from...
Is it from 1987?
No, it's a little newer than that. It's from Walgreens in San Francisco. It's January of 2017.
Okay, so that's what I would be dealing with then, with sharing a desk with you, is
Yes.
all this junk that you find, and you're just going to leave it until I clean it up, right? That's
Probably.
usually the way it goes. The big issue in this room is the spiral staircase and getting any sort of furniture up here. It either has to come through that little window or has to be small enough to get up this narrow staircase. And we had the same issue in the other side of the chateau, where all the bathroom equipment, supplies had to come up through this window. So we need to be very thoughtful of what we purchase. Sleepless nights are nothing new for me. You name it, I worry about it. Most recently, Dominic, our rescue donkey, has been my concern because he suddenly started to limp. So what does one do after calling the vet and waiting for them to arrive? You Google. And 9 times out of 10, any ailment I Google always results in a rapid, painful death. As I tossed and turned that night, I was planning a donkey funeral. Thankfully, the vet came and calmed my nerves. He most likely has an abscess in his hoof, and our job was to soak it. Here we are chasing Dominic around with the dishpan trying to soak his hoof. It was not a success. Instead, we filled a spray bottle with the solution, and it seemed to do the trick. How are we going to soak a donkey foot?
I don't know.
This isn't going to work. Dominic, we need a team of 8. In addition to caring for Dominic, we had to create a smaller area for the donkeys since access to too much grass can be quite harmful to them. Lincoln's job was to create the new boundaries, and he can now put electric fence installer on his resume. Thanks to a bit of rain, the grass has turned green again, and the weeds have seemingly multiplied overnight. Well, actually, they've been there. I've just chosen to ignore them for a couple of weeks. Not a good thing to do. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have something to say, leave us a comment.